Alright guys, so now we are going to cut the warding and we are going to iron it as well. So this is the back. Let me just put it aside. So this is our front now. We are going to cut the warding and we are going to iron it now. So this is our warding and this is the front. What I would like to do here is to mark the underbust first. The underbust, although the underbust is visible here, but here I will have to mark it here. So let me use chalk so that you can see. Now I'm marking the underbust. I'm marking the underbust. So let's just go ahead and cut our wording. Let's go ahead and cut it. So let's cut the front side first. So this is my wording, and I'm just going to fold it. I'm just going to fold it. So to do that, we are going to come down by 7 inches from the, yes, I'm going to come down by 7 inches from the shoulder line. This is 7 inches. And to my under bust, which is 13 inches. You know, we have already added our allowance of half of an inch. So it will make it 13.5 inch. So this is actually my under bust. I've marked it here before. So 13 inches from half plus half inch sewing allowance, 13 inches plus half inch sewing allowance that we have already added while cutting. That's 13.5 inches. So that's it. So this is it. Now we are going to cut. We are just going to cut it here now. So I will use my pen and trace it out. Don't let me waste that wording. Let me just try to. That's it. So now I will use my pen to trace it out from the under bust. This is the under bust. Do you know what I did here? I folded my wording just like the way my fabric is, and I measure 7 inches from my shoulder line. 7 inches from the shoulder line, and I also locate my under bust, which is my under bust is 13 inches plus the half of an inch that we put at the upper part here for sewing allowance, which is 13.5 inches. So this is it. I've already marked it here actually. So this is it. It's going to stop here. So that's my under bust. Now I'm tracing it out so that I can cut it. So that is it. Although if you don't want to fold yours while cutting, you can actually place it directly. But it's still the same thing. We are still doing the same thing. So this is it. We are still doing the same thing. Either you fold it or you cut it on fold. We are still doing the same thing. So this is the under bust. So this is how it is going to be. So that's it. So let's cut for this as well. So to cut this, we have already located the under bust. So we are going to start by 7 inches as well, from 7 inches to our under bust measurement. So to get that, let me just place my under bust measurement here, which is 13, plus the ½ inch allowance here. Let me just make it around 13 and half. So that's it. So to 7, this is our 7. Where is my pen? Okay, let me use the chalk. Let me use chalk. This is our 7 inches here. So it's around this place. Now I will just mark. I'll just use this to make the shape. Now here, I'm supposed to mark half of my bust band, which is 3.5 inch. But I think I would like to add 1 inch. I would like to add half of an inch to make it 4 inches. To make it 4 inches, I'm going to add half of an inch so that it will be alright. So this is it. Now I'm going to cut it out. So if you can see, I place it on each other like this, the right side facing the right side. So that's why I'm able to cut both at once. So if you want to cut it, just be careful. Just be careful, because you have to, when ironing, the shiny part must face the wrong side of your fabric so that you can be able to iron it well. So this is it. Now we are going to iron it. So this is it. This is it. Now we are going to iron. Okay, now. Now the next thing we are going to do is to pin it together and go to our sewing machine to sew it. So let's pin it together. All right, guys, this is it after sewing it together. This is our result. So this is it. I also iron it. So to iron this area, you need your tailor's arm to iron it very well so that this side will be well positioned. You will need your tailor's ham, and you also need to iron this. You need to open this joining and iron it, just as you can see. So